Welcome back to the Notary Podcast hosted by me, Daniel C. Lewis. And this week, this is a very special edition of the Notary Podcast hosted by me because there's a lot of things happening in the world, in the real estate market, in the notary industry. And this week, I'm going to give you a special gift. Yes, that's right, a special gift on what you can do to increase your income and maintain profitable notary business. You're not going to want to miss this one. Cue the music. Welcome back to the Notary Podcast hosted by me, Daniel C. Lewis. And this week is a special edition of the Notary Podcast because I'm going to give you some secrets on what you need to do to maintain your notary business in today's world. We're getting a lot of things happening to us, a lot of things happening in the business world, in the real estate realm. And this week, I wanted to tell you, it's very similar to what happened in 2008 when the mortgage industry collapsed upon itself. And if you're a notary entrepreneur or notary signing agent, you had to make adjustments to your business. I want to tell you what I did back in 2008 that is definitely something that needs to happen with notary entrepreneurs now. They have to make that adjustment. I recently went to a networking event where there was a lot of builders there, the home builders there, and they were very adamant about the materials to build homes, or the prices of the materials of lumber and different things that build homes are going to drastically go up in the next 12 to 18 months. So that's going to slow the building process, slow the process where you're going to have a lot of homes that are being bought and sold and that type of thing. And interest rates, as everybody knows, over the next 12 to 18 months are just staying stagnant, staying pretty high. So there's not going to be a whole lot of people doing refinances. So what does that mean for the notary entrepreneur, the notary signing agent? That means that inventory of refinances, of HELOCs, of reverse mortgages is going to start slowing down if you follow the industry. So what do? You have to be an entrepreneur. You have to diversify your income. And one of the ways that I diversified my income starting back all the way back in 2008 when the mortgage industry collapsed upon itself, I did this. I started doing I-9 verification. Now, what is I-9 verification? Is where you verify, or you are the authorized representative of companies to verify the identity of a person that's working remotely. And the difference from 2008 to now, a lot of the employers that you be working for doing this want you to have some type of certification take some type of certification program and be certified that you know what you're doing when you're verifying I-9s, because it's a federally regulated form, and it's something that's not notarized in most states. But if you do have some issues on it, it could cost the employer in monetary forms or penalties. So you want to get certified in doing an I-9 form. And I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why you want to take an I-9 certification course. We actually offer an I-9 certification course with LewisTraining.online. I'll put a link in the description below. It's LewisTraining.online. You go there and you see courses, and you see that we have an online I-9 certification course. And it's unlike other certification courses where you don't have to get financed to take it. You don't have to take out a loan to take the course. It's less than $30, and it's tax deductible, and you get a certification. It's a win-win-win for you. So I would highly recommend you take it. It's very comprehensive, but it's you can do it in one setting. It's our I-9 certification course. So now, reasons why you should take an I-9 certification course. First, it expands the services that you offer. As a notary entrepreneur, that's what you want. You want to be diversified. It expands the service that you offer. Adding I-9 verification to your business allows you to serve employers, staffing agencies, and remote workers who need their employment eligibility verified. It just really expands. It's like allows you to put your services out there and put your foot in the door of other people that want to use your services. In 2008, when the mortgage industry collapsed, I started doing I-9 verifications, and that really had me branch out to other services that I can do for people in my community. And that was the start of that diversification of my services, doing I-9 verification. Second, it increases your potential, your earning potential. I-9, unlike loan signings, I-9 verification are often quick and can be completed within 10 to 15 minutes, allowing you to take on multiple assignments each day. I-9s, like I said before, is not like a loan signing where you go in there, you have to spend at least an hour, hour and a half, sometimes more than that, doing a loan signing. So it usually takes 10, 15 minutes. You can go in there, get it done, and do multiple assignments, and you can do this between loan signings, and it really helps you diversify your business. The third point I want to make is that with I-9 verifications, there's no notary seal requirements. That's important because many states prohibit notaries from notarizing I-9 forms, but they can still act as an authorized representative. I know in a lot of states, you're limited, the laws limit mobile notaries on what they can charge. That's not the case with I-9 verifications. You can charge literally whatever you want. This opens up a new revenue stream without additional state restrictions. So adding this to your portfolio of services really can increase your income. And I've talked to just last month this lady that she's done hundreds of I-9 verifications over the last couple of months, and she really loves it. The fourth thing I wanted to mention, that it's consistent demand for business. Right now, we got a lot of things happening in our country with layoffs in the federal sector, layoffs in hirings in the private sector. So that layoffs in the federal sector, hiring in the private sector with remote signings, that remote workers, that is just laying the groundwork to having a lot of I-9 verifications done. Taking an I-9 verification course will help you just increase your income. Employers and HR departments frequently need I-9 completed for their new hires, especially in remote work environments. So if you're a notary in a remote area, a rural area, this might work great for you because people are getting hired all over the country in rural areas and remote areas, urban areas also. So I-9s, is that taking a course ensures you understand the needs and can market yourself correctly. So taking a course can help you with that. The fifth thing is legal compliance and accuracy. And this is important why you should take a course. I-9 verification forms are federally regulated. Excuse me, I got to say that again. I-9 forms are federally regulated, and errors can lead to penalties for employers. Proper trainings help you avoid mistakes, protect your reputation, and provide valuable expertise to your client. I just can't stress that enough. Taking a course, getting that certification In fact, whenever employers call our services and say, hey, I need a notary to do an I-9 verification, the first thing they want to know is, have they had any type of certification training on how to do I-9 verifications? And that's why it's so important to take a course on I-9 verifications. Sixth thing, you can differentiate yourself in the market. I know some of you are listening to this saying, yeah, I don't know if I want to take an I-9 course, but others in your same sectors are saying, I'm taking that I-9 verification course and I'm going to be certified. And that really, and when you put that on your profiles, in your notary profiles across the country, that's the people that get called on the I-9 verifications. Many notaries overlook I-9 services. By completing a course, you gain a competitive edge, positioning yourself as a knowledgeable and reliable professional in a growing niche. That's a niche market, I-9 verification. And the seventh reason why you should take it is that you don't have to finance the course. It's not one of these courses that I see a lot of courses, notary courses out there. They want you to finance it. Hey, you pay this each month, or you pay, you get out a credit card, or you take out a loan to take my course. Oh yeah, you're going to make a ton of money. Here's the thing. It's less than $30 to take the course and get certified. It's a win-win-win-win for you. You win by, it's tax deductible, it's affordable, and it can help you increase your income. I highly recommend the I-9 course. So let me just wrap this up. It expands your services, it increases your income potential. There's no seal requirements, which means that there's no state restriction. It's consistent demand for business, especially now in the federal sector. There's a lot of layoffs happening now. In the private sector, a lot of people are hiring remote signings. So you can see what's happening, see how that's happening, and how I-9 verifications are going to be such a critical part of your notary business. It's consistent demand for businesses. There's a legal compliance and accuracy. The employers, if you don't know what you're doing, can get in trouble. So that's why they want certified people that knows what they're doing, and it differentiates yourself in the market. Doing I-9 verifications, I can't stress enough, is just a smart way to do it. You can get our I-9 verification course at LewisTraining.online. I highly recommend that you really differentiate yourself and diversify your business doing this. There's going to be a huge demand for this with everything happening in the world right now. Position yourself, ride that wave. Position yourself to be successful. This also, and I can't stress this enough, opens up avenues that you wouldn't believe. When I started doing I-9 verifications back in 2008 after the mortgage industry collapsed, when I started doing that, it opened up several avenues for me. In fact, I still have, it's 2025 now, I still get some of those same customers coming to me. They first came to me about I-9 verifications to get work from an employer that was in a different state. And then they came back to me with school projects when their kids were going out in school and they needed something notarized, when they're transferring their stocks from one company to another and they're getting that notarized, when they're getting their home refinance or they're buying a new home. It just opens up all those avenues for you, and that's what you want. You want that repeat business to run effective, efficient notary business. Hopefully you liked this podcast today, and if you liked it, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. Post it out in your groups, and also make sure you leave me a comment. I love to hear your comments each and every week. Definitely like, share, and subscribe. And next week, you're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a great podcast for you. See you next week.